The Krevix juvenile crouched in the corner of the holding cell, making herself as small as possible. Her translucent wings were folded tight against her back, her forearms wrapped protectively around her body. She'd been caught stealing food from the station supply depot, a crime punishable by ejection into space, according to her people's law. She was 12 cycles old enough to know better, old enough to be held accountable. The door opened. She flinched, pressing harder against the wall. A human entered. Dr. Kate Morgan, according to the name badge. The species everyone whispered about. Deathworlders who survived impossible odds, who hunted by running their prey to exhaustion, who broke their own bones and kept fighting. Lyra waited for the blow, for the rough handling, for the pain that always came when you broke the rules and got caught. Instead, Dr. Morgan knelt down slowly, making herself smaller. Non-threatening. "Hey there," the human said softly. "My name's Kate. What's yours?" Lyra's mandibles clicked nervously. Was this a test? A new form of punishment? She'd heard humans were clever hunters. Maybe they played with their prey. "It's okay," Kate continued. "You're not in trouble with me. I just want to make sure you're okay." Not in trouble? That made no sense. Lyra had committed a crime. Crimes required punishment. That's how society maintained order. Kate pulled something from her medical bag. Lyra flinched violently, expecting a pain device. It was a nutrition bar. "You were hungry," Kate said simply, setting it on the floor between them. "That's why you took the food, right?" Lyra stared at the bar. This had to be a trap. Humans didn't just give things, did they? "How long since you've eaten?" Kate asked gently. "4 solar days," Lyra whispered, her voice barely audible. Kate's expression shifted, something that made her features softer. "4 days? Oh, sweetheart, why didn't you ask for help?" "Asking costs. Everything costs. I have no credits, no family status, no value." The human's eyes, those forward-facing predator eyes, seemed to grow shinier. "You have value just because you exist, honey. You don't have to earn the right to eat." Lyra didn't understand. In Krevix society, you contributed or you starved. Those are the rules. Resources went to the valuable, the productive, the useful. Kate slowly extended her hand, palm up. Non-threatening. "Can I come closer? I'd like to check if you're hurt." Every instinct screamed at Lyra to refuse. But she was so tired, so hungry, so alone. She nodded. Kate moved closer, her movements careful and predictable. She examined Lyra with gentle touches, checking for injuries, signs of illness, dehydration. Each touch was soft, respectful, nothing like Lyra had ever experienced from authority figures. "You're malnourished," Kate said quietly. "Dehydrated. Minor lacerations on your hands from climbing through the ventilation shaft." Lyra nodded miserably. Instead of punishment, Kate cleaned and bandaged the cuts. She offered water, more food, a thermal blanket because Lyra was shivering. "What will happen to me?" Lyra finally asked. "What's the punishment protocol?" Kate paused. "Punishment? Honey, you're a child who was hungry. That's not a crime. That's a failure of the adults who should have been taking care of you. But I stole because you needed to survive." Kate's voice was firm but gentle. "Where I come from, we take care of our kids. All of them, whether they contribute or not." Lyra's wings trembled. "I don't understand your species." Kate smiled, carefully, lips closed to hide her teeth. "We're pretty simple. Actually, we evolved in harsh conditions where cooperation meant survival. Taking care of the vulnerable wasn't just morality. It was strategy. Because any one of us could be vulnerable." She stood, offering her hand to help Lyra up. "Come on, let's get you to medical, then we'll figure out a better living situation. You'll stay in one of the youth housing units until we find your family or arrange proper guardianship." "Just like that?" Lyra asked, bewildered. "No punishment? No debt? Just like that?" Kate's smile was warm. "Though I do have one requirement." Here it comes, Lyra thought. The catch. The cost. You have to promise that if you're hungry again, you'll ask for help instead of risking yourself. "Deal." Lyra took the human's hand, feeling the strange warmth of a species whose body temperature ran hot enough to kill most parasites. The grip was gentle despite the obvious strength behind it. "Deal." she whispered. As Kate led her out of the holding cell, Lyra realized something that would change her understanding of the universe. Humans weren't dangerous because they were violent. They were dangerous because they made you believe that kindness wasn't a weakness, that vulnerability could be met with compassion, and that maybe, just maybe, you deserve to be cared for. And once you believed that, you'd follow them anywhere. The galaxy called it pack bonding instinct. Humans called it doing the right thing.